Welcome to the March 2022 edition of Junk for the Heap. I've tried to start this video like 17 times now. I keep getting interrupted by the dog barking or the fucking postman. So let's go with a live, like 30 days later, unbagging of this. It comes with the instructions, but no box Siege Crosshairs. A figure that I missed out on back when it came out. Regretted not getting it. I like him a lot. Especially that head. Visor, faceplate. It's the best combination for me. Back to the thing that I got yesterday. It's the brand new Mattel Creations WWE Retro figures. These have come in a 4-pack, which I think is a much better way of selling them. The original line lasted from 2017 to 2019. And I think what kind of shafted this was Mattel trying to sell these in regular toy shops. And they just didn't appeal to the kiddies. And hopefully it bodes well for future releases. I've heard Mattel are going to try and do 2 of these a year, and I'm more than happy with that. That is awesome. We got Mr. T. I don't know anything about Bob Orton, other than that he is Randy Orton's dad. Then we have Roddy Piper. And lastly, this is Mean Gene Okerlund. I love that Mean Gene Okerlund was quite a slight, demure gentleman, but the figure is just as bulky and huge as a wrestler. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't opened any of these yet. I'm kind of enjoying just looking at them mint on card for now, so I'll get around to opening them at some point. It's awesome seeing this line back. Wrestlers. It's Tuesday the 8th. Trying to have a bit of a tidy up here in the Julian Clary suite, and I'm like sick already. But I've had a very welcome interruption from the postman today, and of course the dog. I think I know what this is, and this is a prime example of eBayers not really knowing the terms that we toy collectors use. There's only one photo of this on the listing, and it didn't show the plastic insert on the box. The seller listed this as mint in box. The auction had it outside of the box. And what would a Junk for the Heap be without a new hot rod? This is the Takara LG Target Master Headmasters Titan Return. I don't know. It's an odd one. I didn't particularly feel like I needed this. I've got the Hasbro one. There's a lovely finish on that. Really like, it's just awesome. Takara, back in the day when Takara repaints were a thing, they did the job well, didn't they? Here's his classic magenta as opposed to the Hasbro red. The cockpit opens and you can sit the little fella in there. Back in that weird era where everybody was a headmaster. And considering how small that little fella is, that is painted amazingly. Super, super cool. Target Master Offshoot. Oh, that honeycomb reflective loveliness on the flames there. You know what? I didn't feel like I needed this at the start. And now that I've got it, as with every hot rod, I am buzzing to have it. But hang on to your hats, because this is not the only hot rod that I'm getting this month. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I've got at least another 2. Today is Saturday, the insert date here. Before I go into Hot Rod Overdrive, this is something that I picked up on Thursday. The Studio Series Bumblebee Brawn. This little bugger is surprisingly awesome. I love everything about it. It is very, very small. Not a whole lot of bang for your buck, but putting the cost to one side, which is probably something that we're going to have to do with a lot of stuff going forward. The world is fucked. This is fabulous. I love how it transforms. I kind of like what it transforms into even. Like a nifty little buggy drill tank thing that we don't actually see in the movie. And I think that's a good thing in this case because it's given Hasbro free reign to design a toy that works so well in both modes. But yeah, back to the Rodimus is gorgeous, crystal, clear, plastic, transclearant isn't a word, beauty. This is Rodimus Minor from the animated line, but from the Sons of Cybertron 2-pack. It came with an Optimus Prime, which I picked up in a massive bundle maybe 9 years ago, but didn't really realise what I had, and I wish I'd kept it now because I would have had the full 2-pack. Alas, I do not collect Optimus Primes, I collect Rodimus Primes, Hot Rods, Rodimus Minors. I'll have to be super careful with it because this is clear plastic, and as we toy collectors know, that could be a tragedy waiting to happen. Bow and arrow is in there as well, but that can stay there for now. Behold the beauty. Please don't break. Platinum Edition, Planet of Junk, clash with Hot Rod, Wreck-Gar, and Scrap Heap. Almost Junk Heap. You know, I was saying this to Rich the other day, when I picked the name Junk Heap, back when I first started doing YouTube, I felt like I needed a Transformer name that I related to, and Junk Heap kind of doesn't even exist because he's Junkyard. And this is Scrap Heap, so that's not Junk Heap either. I should change my name to Junkyard Dave or Scrap Heap Dave or fucking massive arsehole wanker Dave. So this box set combines 2 of my loves, Hot Rods and Junkions. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to open this or not because I've got like a million of the classic hot rod molds already. I don't have Wreck Guy anymore. I have Junk Heap from the Generations mold. Don't have Scrap Heap. Scrap Heap looks amazing. His head is class. The Junkions will attack anyone who dares to be stupid enough. See what they did there? To invade their planet. Even those who come in peace, like the Autobots. Did the Autobots really come in peace? They crash landed, didn't they? Not that peaceful. Yeah, marvellous box set. That could look lovely just on the back of my hot rod shelves. Or I could open them up. I don't know. Another happy hot rod day. Monday the 14th. Just got in from work and a dog walk. And I've got another box with another toy in it. The zombie soldier fella from Doom Eternal. Last one of these that I want. I'm only getting the ones that are slightly reminiscent to their 1992 and 3 counterparts. He's got some pretty nice white teeth for a zombie man. Today is Thursday the 17th, or St. Patrick's Day, or Purim. But for little old me in little old Gateshead, it is a monumental occasion. Cast your minds back, if you will, to Christmas 2019. I was a very, very lucky old man and was given a 80-ish% complete vintage Ninja Turtles sewer playset, and slowly but surely I have got that to a level of completion in which I only needed 2 little parts. May look like nothing at all. Can't quite believe I paid 20 quid for these. But yeah, this will complete my Ninja Turtle sewer. Pero primero, yo necesito reorganizar mis tortugas. So yes, the 2 parts that I was missing were these 2 tiny little TV cables. They go on this back wall here, so let's have a spy at the whole thing. Today is Wednesday the 23rd, and I know I keep saying things like I've got too many wrestling rings, I don't have any more space for any more wrestling rings. But I've bought another wrestling ring. This one is just a little bit different and a little bit special. This is handcrafted by Unforgiving Steel. The Unforgiving Steel usually makes rings for the Mattel size figures. I got in touch with him asking if he could do one for the wrestlers that I collect. This is usually his smallest ring base, and he managed to shrink the height of the ropes so that they are a very similar height to the Hasbro ring. The attention to detail on this is absolutely mind-blowing. This is the ring that in 1981 10-year-old Dave would have killed for. It is so realistic. The ropes are rope with tape around them, which is exactly how the WWE do their ropes. There are foam turnbuckle pads. There's space on the outside for tag matches, real posts, real turnbuckles, real ring apron, real ring skirt. I tried to create something like this when I was a kid. I would use roll plugs for these parts here so that there would be that space on the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring, as the commentators always like to tell us. So yeah, I would raid my dad's toolbox and get 12 roll plugs out just to create a little gap. I would use bits of fabric to make a softer looking mat to create a ring apron. But, you know, being 10-year-old, mine always looked a bit naff. As a kid, I constantly fiddled with that ring to try and get it looking as realistic as possible. And 30 years later, I have that, and I'm just blown away by it.
Cut the music! You see, when Big Papa Pump comes to town, all my hooches come around.